Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Essay. If today is your first time of watching my video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for standing by me. Happy New Year guys. In today's class, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this beautiful dress. Okay, first of all, I'm going to be ruling out my shoulder line. Then from there, I'm going to be taking my shoulder measurements divided by 2. Okay, in this class I'm going to be using 2 yards of this fabric. Alright, so from that, then I'm going to be coming down by, from my shoulder tip, I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Then I'll take my neckline measurement, which is 3 by 3. Then I'll go again and take my back neckline measurement, which is 3 by 1 inch. Okay, from there I'm going to be drawing it out. Okay, just like the way you see me do. Then I'm going to be sloping down my shoulder. All right, okay, so from the shoulder tip I'm going to be coming down by 8 inches. From the shoulder slope I'm going to be coming down by 8 inches for my armhole measurement. Then on that line I'm going to be going again to draw out my shoulder measurement divided by 2 to be able to have a straight line. Okay, so I'll do that. Then I'll draw out a straight line. From the armhole measurement I'm going to be coming up by 4 inches, which is my armhole divided by 2, which is 4 inches. Going from that 4 inches I'm going in by half an inch. Then I'll go down again to the armhole, the end of the armhole line, as I'll call it my chest line, to get my bust measurement divided by 4. Then I'll connect from the shoulder to the 4 inches that I went in by half inch, then connect back to my bust measurement divided by 4, just like the way you're seeing me do. Connecting the lines together. Okay, so after that I'm going to be taking my bust measurement divided by 4, which is 11 inches. Then I will add 1.5 inch for the ease of the dress, then 1 inch for my sewing allowance. Then I'll go back to the shoulder line to get my half length measurement, my hip measurement, and the full length of my dress. Okay, just like the way you see me do. Then under my waist measurement I'm going to be dividing my waist by 4. Okay, dividing my waist by 4 plus 1.5 ease, 1.5 inches of ease, then 1 inch for the sewing allowance. Okay, so I'll connect the lines. I'm just making sure I'm in the right track, so I'll connect the line together. Then the next thing is for me to get my hip measurement. From that waist measurement I'm going to be going down by 9 inch. Okay, for me I use 9 inch as my hip measure, from my waist to my hip. Some people use 8. Okay, some people use 9, 10, 11, depending on what you want. So I'll go and take the measurement of my hip divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch ease, then half inch sewing allowance. So from my waist I'm going to be going down to my full length. Okay, I'm using 42 inches. Alright, so I'll go there and draw a straight line, just like the way you see me do. Then from my hip measurements, from the hip, I got my hip divided by 4 plus my 1.5 is and my 1 inch allowance for sewing, which is about 14.5, or 12 plus 1.5, 13.5, there's 14.5. I'll put that down, then add extra 2 inches for the A-line, for giving to get the A-line shape. I don't know if you understand. To get the hem of your dress to have the A-line shape, you need to take your measurement, your hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch of ease, then 1 inch of sewing allowance. Your full measurement on the hip line, you put it down on the hem line, then add 2 extra inch for the A-line shape. Okay, then from that hem line I'll go up by half an inch to give me a curve, then I'll cut it out. I don't want it to be sharpy, to have a sharp edge. Alright, so I'll go in, come up by half an inch. Alright, so that's it. I'll go ahead and cut it out, just like the way you see me do. After cutting it out, I'm going to be cutting out my face, just like the way you see me. Okay, mind you, so I'll cut one for the back, I'll cut another one for the front. So when cutting your facing, please let it be long to accommodate your sewing and top stitching. Okay, for me that's for the back. For me, I'm going to be using hemming gum to gum after sewing, after joining it to, after using it to turn the back and front. Okay, so the next thing for me to do is to cut out facing for the front. Alright, I'll just go ahead and bring a piece of fabric, but before then I use the front to cut out the back neckline. So I'm going to be cutting out the front neckline just like this. Then I'll go ahead and mark 1/4 inch from there, and from where I want my opening, my V opening to be, I'll mark 4 inches. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out just like this. Then I'll go ahead and bring my fabric to cut out my facing. Please just watch and try to understand. Thank you. So I'll go ahead now and cut out my sleeve. Okay, for this sleeve, it's a basic sleeve. I'm going to be making use of a basic sleeve. Alright, I'll just go ahead and cut out the full length of my sleeve. Then I'll go ahead and measure and take my armhole measurement on the dress, I'll use it to cut out the armhole on the sleeve. Then I'll just go ahead, take the full measurement and just make a line. So my own will not be full because my fabric is not plenty, okay, it's not much. So I'll just make a basic sleeve and make it wider at the end of my sleeve. Okay, so the next thing is for me to turn the back neckline. Okay, I'll go ahead and pin it for it not to move because this fabric is not a stable fabric. Okay, so I'll go ahead and sew it, turn it over to the other side and top stitch it. I'll do the same in front, just like so. I'll go ahead and pin it up. Okay, after sewing, this is what I have. I just wanted to come and show you guys on how to do it. Okay, so I'll notch the V to where the thread is, as in to where the thread is, where your sewing is. But be careful not to cut the where you've sewn. Okay, so after notching it round, I'll go ahead and turn it over to the right side. At this point, I decided not to top stitch it. Okay, I'll just iron and use any gum all around, both the front and the back. So after turning, this is what you have. Okay, so I'll go ahead now and join my shoulders. At this point, if you have iron, you can go ahead and iron it, then stop stitch it, whatever you like. Okay, then next thing for me to do is to come from my shoulder down to my under bust. I'm going to be taking from my shoulder to my under bust. I'll put a point there. Okay, just like the way you see me do. Then from that point, I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch. Again, 1 inch. That's I'm making it 3-9 because our bed hold is 3 okay, 3 each side. So I'll do the same thing at the other side of my dress, just the way you see me do. I'll come down from my shoulder to my under bust. From my under bust, I'm going to be taking 3 lines each, which is 1 inch apart. From my under bust, go down by 1 inch, go down by another 1 inch, then go down by another 1 inch, which is 3 lines. Okay, so I'll come in from my side to by 1 inch because that will be my sewing allowance. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do just that. After that, I'm doing that only for the front. Okay, so after that, I'm going to be cutting out 1 inch strip. So I'm going to be folding it like this, then take it to my sewing machine and sew it down. So after that, I'm going to be cutting it. I'm going to be cutting it 2.5 inch. Sorry. So I'm cutting now 2.5 inch, 6 pieces. Okay. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. After cutting it out, this is what we have. So I'm going ahead to place it on those marks we made earlier, just like the way you see me do, 3 each on the other side. So after joining, this is what we have. Then the next thing for me to do is to go ahead and join the shoulders. Okay, I'll go ahead now and join the shoulder to the back shoulder to the front shoulder, just like the way you see me do. When you're working with this kind of fabric, please always try and use pins, because this fabric will whine you, but no panic. Use pins. If you're a beginner, please use pins. Okay, pins will make you not to do a double work. Alright, and it will make your work neat. So you go ahead and join the two shoulders together just like this. Then use your pin to hold it down. Then I'll take it to the sewing machine and join. So after joining the shoulder, I'm going to be turning the down of the sleeve. Okay, so after turning the down of the sleeve, I will join it to my shoulder measurement. Mind you, when cutting your sleeve, at the middle you put a notch on it, so for you to be able to know the center. So from that notch, you place it to your joining on the shoulder, just like this. Then I'm going to pin it down. I'm going to be pinning it down. Alright, just the way you see me do. After pinning, I'll take it to the sewing machine and join. Then I'll come back to show you. Okay, so after joining, I'll go ahead and join my sleeve to my dress all the way down with my 1 inch sewing allowance. Okay, just like this. Join it down. After joining, I'll go ahead and fold the hem of my dress, and voila, my dress is ready. Okay, for the last thing of the dress, I'll go in by 1.5. okay, for my belt. Alright, I'll cut out 1.5 for my belt, and this is it. Alright, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this tutorial. God bless you. Bye.